The rolling giant appears in the oldest view as a towering face on wheels, moving through an underground copy of a dead shopping mall. It feels designed from scratch to trigger the exact discomfort Kane Pixels wanted. The real history runs in the opposite direction. The figure existed before the series. It was a parade puppet built to honor a 19th century botanist, displayed in a Dallas mall, photographed as the building emptied, and eventually separated from the place that made it famous. Parsons encountered an image of the giant online and could not forget it. The monster was not created for the story. The story grew around a real object that already looked like a memory behaving badly. Julien Reverchon was a French-born botanist whose work became closely tied to the flora of Texas. More than a century after his death, Dallas used his likeness in the Parade of Giants, a 2012 civic art event connected to the opening of the Margaret Hunt Hill Bridge. Artist Kevin Obregon built the large wheeled figure from lightweight materials, giving it an elongated head, painted features, flowers, and fabric that could move through a parade route. In daylight, and among other giants, the puppet read as celebratory public art. Removed from the crowd and parked under mall lighting, the same face changed. Scale, stillness, and context turned a tribute into something viewers could mistake for a sleeping creature. The Julien Reverchon giant was later displayed at Valley View Center in North Dallas with other parade figures. The mall had once been a major retail destination, but changing ownership, tenant departures, redevelopment plans, and safety problems pushed it into decline. Photographs from its later years show huge interior spaces with fewer people, dark storefronts, and art objects left in an environment built for crowds. The giant became visually inseparable from that decline. A face meant to move in public now stood inside an increasingly empty commercial shell. For internet viewers, the combination carried no explanatory plaque. It looked like a character waiting in a place the rest of the world had abandoned. Parsons has described finding an image of the figure inside the mall and saving it long before he knew exactly what to make from it. The photograph produced fear and curiosity at the same time. It was obviously artificial, yet its scale and expression made it difficult to dismiss as decoration. When Parsons and collaborators later traced the image to Valley View Center, the search uncovered more photographs, personal memories, floor plans, and the identity of the giant. That research could have dissolved the mystery. Instead, it provided a richer one. The puppet was real. The mall was real. And both carried histories that were disappearing faster than the internet could organize them. The oldest view does not simply film an abandoned mall. Its central environment is a digital reconstruction assembled from reference photographs, videos, maps, and the geometry of Valley View Center. That choice let the creators make the building impossibly deep, while preserving recognizable details such as the food court, escalators, corridors, and theater areas. It also matched the project's theme. A real place was being rebuilt from incomplete records. At the moment, the physical structure was vanishing. Small inaccuracies did not weaken the illusion. They made the digital mall feel like memory, close enough to recognize and wrong enough to distrust. The rolling giant moved through this reconstruction as both a resident and a surviving artifact. Valley View Center's final years included closure, fires, partial demolition, and redevelopment. By 2023, the remaining mall structure was largely gone. That timing gives the oldest view a weight beyond its chase scenes. Viewers are exploring a place that cannot be visited in the form shown, even before the story sends it underground. Former employees and visitors recognize details and shared memories beneath the videos. The horror, therefore, worked on two levels. Is trapped in an impossible mall, while the audience is watching a careful model of a real building erased from the city. The digital copy is haunted not because a ghost story declares it so, but because it outlived its reference. The rolling giant does not need claws or a complicated anatomy. Its wheels produce a mechanical sound that reveals distance without explaining intention. It can remain still long enough to resemble abandoned decor, then cross a corridor with impossible purpose. The smiling painted face never changes, so the viewer supplies emotion.
That is where the real artifact gives the fiction an advantage. A fully invented creature would announce itself as a monster. The giant continues to look like public art, even while it hunts. The oldest view preserves the awkward scale, flowers, fabric, and human workmanship of the original figure. Horror enters when those harmless qualities are asked to behave like a living thing. The rolling giant is often described as one of Kane Pixel's monsters, but that phrase hides the collaboration across time. Reverchon supplied the history, Obregon and the Parade supplied the body.
Valley View Center supplied the empty stage. Photographers supplied the image that reached Parsons. The series then rebuilt the mall, animated the figure, and turned disappearance into narrative. Knowing the puppet was real does not puncture the illusion. It explains why the design feels too specific to be a generic horror invention. The oldest view takes an object and a building that lost their original setting and gives them a new one beneath the ground. The result is frightening because preservation and haunting become almost the same act.